Aloha, e komo mai. Welcome or welcome back to Rainbow Budgets. I am so excited that you're here with me today for Travel Tuesday. This is a very big day for me. It is the first time I will be finishing a savings challenge binder, which is very exciting. We have $400 to save here today. Let me give this a quick count. All right, that is our that is our $400, definitely more than 15 that we're saving today. Let's get started. The very first challenge up is Sushi Shiba Wipeout from Bookish Mama Budgets. And you will see that I already have our last column filled in. I started recording this binder. I was so excited and forgot to press record. So we started with a 3 for our starting number, and I was rolling all these high numbers, got super nervous, but then luckily we got a 3 for the second to last number, wiped out all of this large amount up here. So we only need to save 5 in here. Let me grab a 5 for that. And altogether, this fun challenge has saved us 50, 60, 70, 85, 86, 7, 8, 9, $89. Awesome. I'm going to put this in the back. We'll come back to it at the end. Yay, another empty envelope. Our next challenge is from Liz and Les, and we added in the fan here for 30 and the crane for 40 for a total of $70. And I absolutely love the springtime challenge. We already did Liz's winter Japan challenge as well, and we got to see both seasons while we were in Tokyo. It snowed. It felt like a blizzard one day. The snow was really coming down, and the flakes were huge. It was really cool to see. But then by the end of our trip, it warmed up. We were wearing short sleeves, and we even got to see some of the early cherry blossoms. It wasn't quite the full picturesque cherry blossoms because not all the trees were blooming yet, but we did get to see some, and they were really pretty. Also because it's spring season, everything was cherry blossom themed. They even had some cherry blossom themed matcha and lattes, and that was pretty cool. So we are adding in 70 to this. We already have 70 in cash, so I'm going to put back the 50. Take a 120, 70 and 70 is 140, so here is our 140 in cash, and we already have $600 in our high yield savings account. Yay, very exciting. Multiplying the numbers together here really saved us a lot of money, which is cool. Another empty envelope, wow. Okay, because this is my first time finishing a binder and I've got lots of multipliers and stuff going on, I'm not really sure how our money's gonna go. We are gonna keep stuffing a travel savings binder on Tuesdays, so any challenge that is not 100% Japan related, we're gonna come back to at the end if we have money left over, because this one can always roll over. Shenanigans, anytime you travel and have shenanigans, it's fun. So we can always come back to something like that. Let's see what we are saving in here today. Both of these are from Row Plans over on Etsy. A super cute sushi scratcher here. This one was very spicy, just FYI. And we are working on her ramen, also mystery scratcher, but less spicy. No multiplier for this one. Let's scratch these 3 and see what we save here. All right, that is 13 going in to finish this one off. And the money in this challenge is from both challenges. So what did I say, 13? Yep, 13, 14, 15. Yep, put 2 back, grab a 15. So we have $16 in cash and $300 that we saved in our high yield savings account already, most of it due to this very spicy one, but those were so fun. We had some of the most delicious ramen I've ever had, and sushi. We went to one restaurant in this kind of small town outside of Tokyo. It was a bit of a mission to get there, but it was really cool. We walked around and did some shopping, and then we got to go to this tiny little sushi restaurant that was omakase style, where the chef just pretty much serves you what is fresh that day and what he's decided is on the menu that day. There's not actually a menu. And it was actually very affordable and the most delicious sushi I've ever had in my life. It was so fresh and so well done. And it was really cool. He made it right there in front of us. The restaurant only sat like maybe 10 people. Anyway, super, super cool. I would highly recommend an experience like that if you're ever in Japan. And on to more ramen here. This one is from Bookish Mama Budgets. Super cute little axolotl. I think we're using the D10 multiplier with this one. Let's see what our last scratcher is going to cost us. That is a 6 and a 1, so just $6. Let's see, do we have anything to put back? No, well, sort of. We will be able to condense in just a minute. So that is 6. Let's see what we saved in here all together. 50, 75, 85, 86, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 89 again. That's kind of cool. Let's put these 2 5s back for a 10. Not that it really matters, I guess, since we'll be pulling all of the money, most likely from this binder at the end today anyway. Wow, another envelope empty. Okay, this Wanderlust challenge, we'll come back to it. But Sushi Cuties, yay, this is definitely Japan themed. We are using a D4 on this one, I believe. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna roll and scratch and pull the money as we go along so that I don't miss anything. All right, saving 42 in here. Today we got all 6s. Weird coincidence there. Let's see what we've saved all together. In this challenge, it saves 75 from Budget with Carly. Can't remember if I said that already, but we've been using the D4 multiplier. So with the D4, it has saved 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 1, 2, 3, 4, 134. Wow. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab our last 100 here. And we need 20, 34. Nice. 134. That is awesome. Super, super cute. I love all of Carly's challenges so much. All right, another empty envelope. Okay, this is my one of my challenges from my Etsy store. This is a vintage from my vintage stamp collection. I have several different countries. This one just happens to be Japan. I love the blue on here. We're also using a D4 multiplier, and that is just a 1. All right, let's see what we're multiplying by. All right, and that is a 3. 1 times 3, that's only 3. Let's see, no 1s yet, so 1, 2, 3 dollars going in today. Let's see what we've saved all together. This normally saves 45, but we've been using our D4 multiplier. We've saved 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 96, 7, 8. Wow, 98. Let's do 20, 40, 50 and grab one of our 50s. 50, 70, 95, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Perfect. Awesome. That saves so much more with the multiplier. Really cool. Okay, another empty envelope. At this point, I'm actually wondering if we are going to be able to spend all of our money. Let me see. Let's definitely go back and finish these other scratchers then. All right, this one is from Boy Mom Loves to Say Shenanigans because life is more fun when you are up to something. We're using a D4 with this one, and that is a 3. All right, 3 times 8 is 24, so finally some serious numbers here. Let me put a 1 back and we'll just take 25. We traveled with another couple who has a child about the same age as our son, and actually we left our kids behind. So we were joking that we thought it would be more relaxing just traveling with adults, because we've actually both traveled with our littles a lot, both internationally and domestically, but it ended up being a lot more because I guess we felt like we could do so much because we didn't have to worry about being back by nap time or bedtime. And we ended up absolutely exhausted. We walked at least 10 miles a day, over 20,000 steps a day, more like 25. But so it was exhausting, but also really cool, and it is fun to get up to shenanigans sometimes, right? So let's see what this one has saved us all together. I cannot remember what it saves without a multiplier, but with our D4, we've got 100 in our high yield savings and 20, 40, 55, 56, 7, 8. Wow, 158 here. That is awesome. I wonder if it should have been like 75 or 50, probably somewhere around there. All right, yay. Okay, on to Wanderlust from Craftco Budgets. Our very last scratcher sticker here. Let's see, we are using a D6 multiplier on this one. And that is a 5, right? Yep, 5. Okay, 5 times 6 is 30. Let's see if we have 20 we can put back. We can put back these 2 10s and grab our last 50. Oh, let's actually put back 2 5s for a 10 as well. All right, so all together, this should have saved 50, but using our D6 multiplier, we've got 100 in our high yield savings account and 50, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17 in cash, so 217. Wow, that is awesome. All right, on to our last challenge here. This is a coloring challenge. Let me bring that over from our planner. All right, here is our planner. We don't need our dice anymore. Let's see, I'm just gonna kind of color in and count and see what we have left to save in here. I made a couple executive decisions and didn't agree with the instructions in a couple of places, but that's okay. Let's see what we saved in here all together today. And we definitely did not even come close to using up all of our money. 20, 35, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, wow, 52. So let's trade all of these back in for another 20. Okay, 52. Let's see what we saved in here all together. Okay, we have 100 in our high yield savings and 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 100. Wow. Let's condense this again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40. Yep. Wow. So this saved us 200 altogether. That's really cool. And that is it. That's the end of our binder. I'm just curious. Let me see how much we did not actually get to play with. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 155. Let me see. We do actually have this challenge that we never got to. And I think since I have the money, I might as well color this in. And this is definitely Japan themed Sakura savings. So let me, and oh, while I was in Japan, they have so many amazing stores that sell stationery stuff. I got some new mild liners that I am super excited about. And I got some brush pens here. You can see it's super affordable. This is yen. What was that? Let's see. It was roughly, while we were there, the exchange rate was 1,000 yen was about $6.5. or 6.7. So what is that? That's like roughly 150. Wait, 6.7 divided by 1,000 times 635. Yeah, $4.25 for this. That's crazy. I can't even get it that cheap on Amazon. And that's basically our only really good way to order stationery here in Hawaii. I also got some alcohol pens that I want to try out. Let me grab those. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Has anyone used these before? We cannot actually get these shipped to Hawaii. I guess because it contains alcohol, maybe because it's flammable. But I am super excited to try these. I think let's start with a pretty pink, maybe a yellow, a green for some petals, and a brownish taupey color for the lanterns. All right, that is all the coloring I was able to do. The pink is super soft, so you can't see all of it, but that was so much fun. I absolutely love using these markers. I can't believe I've never tried it before. It's gonna be really hard to go back to what I was using. These are nice enough, but it's not quite the same. Wow. So even though we didn't get to finish this challenge, I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to loop it back in, to bring it back into another savings challenge binder in the future. This one is so pretty. So we were able to save all of the money we had remaining in here. And now let's, I guess, combine everything, see how much we saved, and see what that looks like in our tracker. Let me get this all cleaned up and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back with all of the savings challenges we've completed to date and everything we completed today. Let me get this cash sorted out, we'll count it, and then mark off our progress in our tracker. Wow, that was so much fun. I cannot believe we finished so many challenges. Oh, and we have a little bit of rollover money here to add in as well. Okay, I am going to, well, do you want to see it counted or should I speed through? I think I'm going to speed through counting all of this, and I'm going to bring out my calculator because this is a lot. All right, let's see, calculator. Okay, and I'm going to speed you through. You can see all right? Okay, good. Okay, I got $1,004. I wonder if I miscounted one of the ones and maybe it should be 105. Or do we have $4 extra? Anyway, let's see how this works out on our tracker. Don't know how I might have managed that. Anything is possible though. All right, so let's see. If we have $1,000 divided by 25, we can color in 40 more boxes. All right, yay, all colored in. I accidentally put my end marker up one row too high, and lesson learned, I should have colored in the box following it instead of the last box, but that is okay. We saved 4,000, I'm guessing 4,004. I'm not sure if I just got off previously, or if I actually stuffed $4 extra. Anything is possible, but that's okay. We'll take 4,004. Yay, Japan travel savings binder, all done. Thank you so much for being here with me throughout this process. I have our savings challenges ready to go already for our next binder, and I will reveal next week the location we are saving for next. Mahalo nui for your encouragement and time and joining me on this journey. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday for our Pauhana holidays. Aloha.